Hello. Yes, this is this plant. Plant which is shown on a 500 yen coin, because this is symbol of a Japanese government and symbol of samurai in general. Kiri, or Pavlovnia. I have today, on April 30th, a rare opportunity to show you these flowers so close. Normally, they are located so high that it's almost impossible to touch the branch or the flower like today. The only minus, this road is quite busy, so there will be many cars going to and fro. But anyway, I hope you will hear me well and you will see flowers of Kiri, or flowers of Pavlovnia. So Pavlovnia is unique thing. It belongs to the very broad group of plants. Most of them are herbaceous, and only few groups are exceptionally woody. Pavlovnia is a big tree, very fast growing, but tree with a good wood which is used for many different purposes, both in Japan and China. Plus, it has very typical face-like musk flowers. So these musk flowers was the old name of the group, Personaceae, so musk flower family. Then family was split away and many subgroups. Many of them went to the figwort family, Scrophulariaceae, and some other families. Some of them went to the mint family, but all of them has this very typical flower, which I can show you today. So flower of Pavlovnia is typically bilateral symmetric, like our face. It has two lips. Lips in flowers of musk family are for pollinators. So pollinators will sit typically on the lower lip and go within a flower, typically for the nectar. And within a flower, there will be just 4 stamens, 2 shorter and 2 longer. Very stable plan of the flower construction, which is followed almost in all musk group plant families and genera. There are a few exceptions, like for example Plantago, where flowers became secondary, actinomorphic. But most of them, again, they have this lower and upper leaf. By the way, even in Plantago, some species will have the lower petal bigger than upper ones. So anyway, so this is a very stable construction, and the only different thing is the structure of the vegetative body, which is in Pavlovnia kind of woody, fast growing, with roundish leaves and peltate venation. Interesting combination of characters, which actually did not allow to place Pavlovnia anywhere in a stable position. So sometimes, for example, it was placed near catalpa, sometimes near figworts. Now, with all these arms of molecular tools, we place it in a family of its own, but the plan of flower will tell me this is a good solution to place all these genera, including Pavlovnia, is a giant group Labiata, which have that typical form of flower construction. They also have very typical fruits, which open in 2 parts and release multiple, typically again, multiple seeds. Pavlovnia is no exception. You can see fruits on that tree, and fruits, by the way, are visible all winter together with the flower buds. So today, on April 30th, these flower buds are open, and corolla actually starts to fastly increase the size, open these tulips, and attract pollinators. Oh, by the way, I never ever smell the flowers of Pavlovnia. They should be attractive to pollinators. They're visible quite well. That's, by the way, reason, like in many books, they say Pavlovnia flowers before the leaf will appear. Actually, together, I would say, right? So leaves are small, but they already developing. Anyway. Wow. Interesting. This kind of very, I would say, soapy odor. Kind of perfume-like, not a typical odor of the flowers. Interesting, and this might be also very well good for some particular pollinators. Don't see anybody well, maybe some bees of these flowers today, but I think pollinators will come. Otherwise, it's hard to explain why all these fruits are present. So it looks like pollinators are at work, and many Pavlovnia trees are growing around. This is a valley very close to Uji, and Uji in turn is very close to Kyoto, and that is the place where this Chinese plant was very long time cultivated. It was cultivated nearby Emperor Palace, and also in Uji as well, because Uji was a place where Emperor family spent sometimes in the summer, where temperature in Kyoto started to be, well, almost not possible to survive this. So this is flowering Kiri or Pavlovnia, named for one of Dutch princess of Russian origin, Anna Pavlovna, so hence the name Pavlovnia and the name of princess tree. By the way, in Japan it's sometimes also called princess tree, but Kiri is also quite acceptable name, the old Japanese name of that tree. Pavlovnia in flower, which show strong some musk family plant, bilateral flower with upper and lower lips, with 4 stamens, D dynamos, 2 longer, 2 shorter, with a pistil which finally developed in a fruit open with 2 halves. So this is again Pavlovnia as a musk group or musk family representative. Thank you very much.